How about a big round of applause for Beverley and for Oliver? He came up and did his thing. Beverley, come on up. Big round of applause. Holy God.
Thank you. Hello. I sing at a lot of weddings, and my 28-year-old niece Lisa asked me to sing at hers. She was marrying Mark, a handsome Frenchman, and also an OPP officer, Ontario Provincial Police. I'm Canadian. And Mark and his 4 gorgeous groomsmen wore their uniforms for the ceremony. And Lisa, I know, hello. And Lisa and her long-legged bridesmaids wore their black strapless gowns and heels, and I kind of felt like I was in an episode of The Bachelorette or something. And the wedding was fabulous. It went off without a hitch, and the dinner, the drinks and everything, and I sang my 2 songs. Then we all go to the hall for toasts and everything. And the DJ says, okay, is now the moment you've all been waiting for. The bride's going to throw the bouquet. And so the single women stampede to the dance floor, and I sit and watch. I had never been married, and in my family, I'm Aunt Bev. My 2 older sisters had their children when they were younger. My brother had his later on, and I had my one daughter in my late 30s, and I just kind of always stayed, wild, fun Aunt Bev to my nieces and nephews. And so the single women are all on the dance floor, and my mom elbows me, and she goes, "Go on, get up there." And I'm like, no. And she says, "Come on, it'll do you good." And I go, "Seriously, I'm okay." And then the rest of the table chimes in, "Come on, Aunt Bev, do it, it'll be fun." And I go, "Guys, I'm over 50 years old. I'm pretty sure that ship has come and gone." And they're like, "Aunt Bev, Aunt Bev, Aunt Bev." And there's this little voice inside of me that says, what if this is the ticket? Maybe Prince Charming will gallop in and carry me off to married land, you never know. So I go up and they're like, "Yahoo, she's going for it." And I'm amidst a gaggle of women. I'm 5 inches shorter than everybody else. And the bride turns around and hucks the bouquet at us like a zookeeper throwing salmon into a pot of hungry seals. And I lamely stick out my hand and smack, the bouquet lands in my hand. I'm like, I caught the bouquet. I'm so happy about this. Everybody's happy. In fact, a little too happy. And then the DJ says, "And now the single men will come because the groom's going to throw the garter." And all the uniforms, they stampede to the dance floor. And but first, my nephew chews the garter off of my niece's leg, which is really too sexual for us Presbyterians, but kind of flew with the Catholics. They loved it. And So then the groom slingshots the garter, and this handsome young Casanova guy catches it. And everybody's like, "Way to go, Jamie! Way to go, Jamie!" And then the DJ says, "And now the bouquet lady, she's going to dance with the garter guy." Yeah. So I go out to the dance floor, and Jamie looks at me, gives me a full body, once up, once down, turns to his friends and says, "Ugh." I know. And I'm like, "Oh my God, we have to dance. I'm Aunt Bev." So I go, "Come on, it's only one song." And they're like, "Come on, Jamie, do it. Dance with her, dance with her." So, like I'm the bearded lady at the circus, right? So he comes over and he plops his arms on my shoulders, and we dance like cement statues to Shania Twain. And I think, "You little twit, I'm going to make you talk." So I go, "So how do you know Mark?" "Nothing." "Well, I'm Lisa's Aunt Bev." "Nothing." And then I go, "Do you live around here? Where do you work?" And in that instance, he pulls me in close, too close, nose to nose, and he says, "I work at the dollar store. Everything's $1." And then he suddenly bends me into an impromptu dip. And I don't know if he doesn't know his own strength or he doesn't calculate my weight, because he can't, in fact, hold me. And he drops me onto the floor really hard. And I'm laying there with my legs up, my Spanx, my pantyhose, everything that was wrangled under there, wide open for the world to see. Jamie's gone. My brother-in-law's come over, rescue me, and I'm like, holy wow, I see London, I see France, eh? Where's the bar? And then the best man comes over and he says, so you met Jamie? And I go, yeah, I met Jamie. And he goes, he's my brother. Cool. He says, yeah, we all kind of take care of him. Pardon me? He goes, well, you know, he works at the, he's special needs. He's challenged. And I go, oh my, does he work at the dollar store? Yeah, he works at the dollar store. So I go over to Jamie and I go, Jamie, that dance didn't go so well. Maybe we should try it again. Nothing. Go back to my table. Gulp my gin. Jamie comes over a few minutes later and he says, Aunt Bev, do you want to dance? And I'm like, yes, I want to dance. So we dance, man-eater. And then Jamie says, Aunt Bev, do you have a boyfriend? And I go, no, Jamie, I don't have a boyfriend. And he says, you want to go to a movie with me tomorrow? I said, Jamie, I'm flying back to Vancouver. I would love to go to a movie with you, and it would be perfect because you caught the garter and I caught the bouquet.